This passage, Isaiah chapter 44, verse 24, repeatedly describes Yahweh as one single person. So let's just go through the verse, line by line, and point out all the different ways in which it describes God as only one person. Not as a plurality of persons, not as three persons, but as one single person. It begins by saying, thus says Yahweh. And so we have, thus says Yahweh. The verb to say is a singular verb. And then it says, your Redeemer. Now, this is not actually a noun in Hebrew. This is actually a participial verb. And guess what? It is a singular participial verb, meaning the one redeeming you. And then we have the next line, who formed you. And this verb is also a participial verb, but guess what? It is also singular. Now we're up to three. And then Yahweh starts speaking, and he says, I, using the independent first person singular pronoun anoki. The very fact that you have this independent singular first person pronoun is there to be emphatic, to point out that I, one person, am the one who made all things. So that, of course, brings us to that verb, who made all things. That, again, is a singular participial verb. The maker of all things. But it's not a noun maker. It is a participial verb. And then it describes God as who alone. And this is actually, in Hebrew, is a first-person singular pronominal suffix connected to the phrase. And then it describes him as the one who stretched out the heavens. This verb, stretched out, is again a participial verb. The one stretching out the heavens. The one person stretching out the heavens. And then we have the reference by myself. Literally, in the Hebrew, the phrase here, and we'll come back and talk about this a little bit more. Literally in Hebrew, it says, who was with me? And you might actually have a footnote in your English translation that points this out. Actually, in Hebrew, it doesn't say by myself, at least in the way that the Hebrew was written. It says, who was with me? And this is a rhetorical question. But of course, who was with me indicates that God is only one person, because me is a singular pronoun, a first person singular pronominal suffix on this particular Hebrew phrase. And then it describes God as the one who spread out the earth. Again, it's the one spreading because it is a singular participial verb. So when you add all those things together, you have 9 references, 9 singular references describing Yahweh in one verse. And those singular references unequivocally indicate that Yahweh is only one person.